Welcome to Scone Bake and Beyond. Hi, I'm Kathy, and I enjoy making scones, muffins, cookies, and all sorts of delicious baked goodies. Today, I'm sharing with you my recipe for red velvet crinkle cookies. These cookies are so soft and chewy and just have that wonderful hint of chocolate. You and your family are going to love these cookies. So, let's bake. Okay, when making cookies, the first thing I want to do is cream together my fat and my sugar. So I have here 1/3 cup of butter, and this butter is at room temperature. Get in there. There we go. And then I have 1/3 cup of shortening and 1/3 cup of non-fat plain yogurt. And then I'm going to add 1½ cups of caster sugar. I'm going to set the mixer on medium-high speed, and I'm going to cream this together for about 5 minutes until it's nice, light, and fluffy. Okay, it's nice, light, and fluffy, so now I'm going to add in the eggs one at a time. I'm going to scrape down the bowl, and then we're just going to mix the eggs in about medium-low speed until they're just combined. And scrape down the beater too. There we go. So raise that up, put this on medium-low speed, and we're going to keep on mixing this until the eggs are combined. Okay, now that our eggs are combined and the batter looks pretty smooth, I'm going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of red food coloring, and this is gel food coloring. So either use paste or gel, but don't use that liquid food coloring. So this is food coloring gel, and it's 1/2 teaspoon. So I'm just going to put this on medium-low until that red is totally combined. Okay, I'm going to scrape down the bowl and give it just another few seconds on medium-low. Just make sure it's all combined. Okay, now it has that wonderful red color. Look at that. Oh. So now it's time to add our dry ingredients. I have here 2¼ cups of unbleached flour, and to that I'm going to add 1/4 cup of whole wheat pastry flour and 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to whisk these ingredients together. There we go. So now I'm going to add this into my batter very slowly. And I'm going to keep this on low speed until all of the flour ingredients are combined. Otherwise you'll have flour everywhere. Once all the flour is combined, then I'm going to bump it up to about medium speed until all the ingredients are combined. I will scrape down the sides a couple times during that process. It should only take about 30 seconds. Okay, it's totally combined. So we'll take our beater out of here, we'll get our bowl out too. So you can see beautiful red color this has. So we're going to clean off our beater here. So all I'm going to do is just kind of give this a hand mix. See that wonderful red color in there? There we go. And just trying to get everything off the sides and just make sure we don't have any parts that are not mixed up and don't have any white streaks. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with a little plastic wrap. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for 2 hours because I find I get a better crinkle cookie if I refrigerate my dough for at least 2 hours, but no more than 3 hours. So we're going to put this in the refrigerator. Okay, it's been 2 hours. I'm just kind of making sure everything is well mixed up in my dough here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll these out, but before I do, because of all that red food dye in the cookie dough, I like to put on gloves just to make sure my hands don't turn all sorts of red while I do this. So I usually use baking gloves here or cooking gloves, but food grade gloves. So what I'm going to do here is I have my baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I have a number 40 scooper, or it's about a tablespoon and a half. So if you don't have a scooper, scoop out about a tablespoon or a half, or a heaping tablespoon. I'm going to take a scoop of our dough, I'm going to roll it into a ball, and then I'm going to roll it into some powdered sugar. Now this is about a half a cup to a cup of powdered sugar. I'm going to roll it liberally in the powdered sugar, and I'm going to do that until I fill up my baking sheet. My last one. There we go. So now, as you can see, the powdered sugar is starting to get absorbed into the cookies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to coat them a second time and really coat them liberally again. And that way you get that wonderful crinkle look in your cookies. So we're going to coat these with the powdered sugar one more time. There's the last one. I've recoated them a second time each, and now they're really looking good and well coated. So I preheated my oven to 375 degrees. We're going to bake these for 9 to 11 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and what I like to do first thing is get these cookies off the baking sheet so that the bottoms don't get overbaked. So I'm going to get that on because these are hot. Just slide these right off. And look at how pretty they look. You can see the red cookie underneath, and you see all the crackles and the white powdered sugar on top. We're going to let these cool completely, and then it's time to try one. All of our cookies are done baking. It makes about 2 to 2.5 dozen, depending upon how you scoop them. They're all done baking. Don't they look just wonderful? You get that nice red velvet look, and then that crackle on top from the powdered sugar. These are going to be so good. They're finished baking. They've cooled down, so now it's time I get to try one. So I'm going to open this up. Oh, they are so soft. They are so soft and chewy, and you just get that hint of chocolate in there. You and your family are going to love these. These are great cookies for families to make together. You and your kids or you and your grandkids can make these together and then eat them. They're going to love these. For the complete recipe, please go to my website, sconebaking.com, and there is a link below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for future videos. I hope this recipe inspires you to bake. Thank you for watching.